Actually, I think the only thing that I really wanted to be when I was a little girl was a wife, a mother, and do the best that I could. With the inspiration of my husband or the support of my husband, I realized that I could do a lot more. So I became an educator. I also became an accountant. My name is Valerie Zellmer, and I work at the Dryden Flight Research Center as the Chief Financial Officer. And this is my story. Well, I didn't really take the straightest route to get to NASA, but I had lots of opportunities. And those opportunities were because we moved around a lot. My husband was military, and we moved every 2 to 3 years. And sometimes I had to take a step backwards when I took a new job, just to get in the door. But every opportunity made me more marketable for my next job, and it also opened more doors. And as long as you work and put in 110% to whatever job you're doing, recognition and appreciation and new opportunities will open for you. So that's how I got to NASA. Oh, my first day at NASA was filled with different emotions. I was just in awe of everything that was going on. I was a member of a NASA team, the most respected organization that I could think of. Didn't expect a farm girl from Wisconsin to ever make it. It was wonderful. I was fortunate to be involved in so many different initiatives, some that were successful, some that weren't so successful, but every one of them taught me lessons that I could use going forward. I was involved with the implementation of an accounting system that was supposed to span all 10 NASA centers. This was quite an endeavor to try to make happen. We all talked different languages, we all did things a little differently, and trying to mesh that all together into one accounting system was a huge task. Unfortunately, our first attempt at doing it, after 2 years, decided that it wasn't going to work and it was never going to get there. So we had to stop. It was quite a blow to us. However, you have to persevere. And the agency decided to do another initiative. And this time we were very successful at it. So you always just keep on plugging. If it doesn't work the first time or the second time, try it again, but in a different manner. Actually, the biggest influence in my life at this point is definitely my husband of 36 years. Without his support, without him believing in me, without definitely the family values that we both shared, I could have never made this happen and have been so successful at it. I would have never imagined that I could be an accountant at NASA, let alone a chief financial officer for a NASA center. That was never in my mind. What is unique about working for NASA is sit by somebody in an airplane and have them look at you and say, "So what do you do for a living?" And as soon as you say, "I work for NASA," their face just lights up. It's just amazing, and the conversation just flows. Even as a bean counter for NASA, they truly are interested in what we're doing, and they probably sometimes know more than you would.